I couldn't open it because it was locked. I kept thinking of Nico's desperate situation.
Well, I'm trying to do something, so... Can that cup do anything? I don't know, man.
The door was locked and I didn't have a key to open it.
No, but I got a crushed cup. That could come in handy, right?
I couldn't risk going on stage while the thug was still there. He'd hear me before I moved an inch.
Well, you gotta do something. Can't just stand around.
Whoa! The gangways were dangerous. They'd fallen away in places. It was a long way down. The rope held up the lighting rig. The lighting rig lowered part of the way, but then jammed fast.
Kinda looks like you can walk across that, but apparently not. Is there nothing else we can do up here? Apparently not.
I couldn't risk going on stage while the thug was still
Yeah.
there. He'd hear me before I moved an inch.
I get it.
Huh. What's that? Who's up there?
Shouldn't it be down there?
Hey, you! You're dead meat!
George died. George was murdered in cold blood. How do we get to the other side? Is there a way up on the other end? I didn't see one. Oh.
Huh. What's that? Who's up there?
Gotta be a way up on the other side. I didn't see one before.
Hey! You ain't supposed to be here!
The heck?
Ah!
How'd he see me there? Like, really? I don't know. Then you can't really get to the other side.
The panel was wrecked beyond repair. I needed to find a way to help Nico. It was never gonna work. I needed to find a way to help
What are you
Nico.
trying to do? Come on, George. Anything over here?
There was no point in coming all this way for nothing. I had to know why this place was so important.
Hey! You ain't supposed to be here!
Nope, that.
Ah!
I think the door was in the way, but okay. Well, then it has to be something in that other room, because... Well, what the... Okay, that was not there before, I'm telling you. Fine. See, sometimes just missing one little thing and screws you over.
Hanging from the rigging was an old sandbag. It must have been used as a counterweight. I hoped this would get his attention. Heads up, buddy.
Oh! Got him.
Well, well, well. Nicole Collard, tied to a chair, needing to be rescued. Again.
George! Don't just stand there. Untie me.
You know, this is becoming a habit. Maybe you should seek help. Okay, okay.
Come on. Hurry.
Jeez, these knots are tight. Aha! Got it. Seriously, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. And it is good to see you. Your timing's perfect.
It always was.
So, how's Idaho, George?
Same as ever. It's a great vacation state. You ought to visit sometime.
Got any friends who'd put me up?
I could put a word in for you.
You're a real sport. Why the sudden interest in theater?
I'm on the trail of a guy who killed one of my clients. A man called Cesaro.
That's the maniac who captured me.
I know. I was watching from the stalls. Thought you were pretty good, by the way.
Thanks. I wasn't looking forward to the next scene, though.
Yeah. Those guys, they got their own special twist on the word corpse.
So tell me about Cesaro.
Cesaro connects back to the Neo-Templars.
Surprise, surprise. That explains Idiot Guy over there.
So why are you here?
The blonde. She killed the guy I was due to interview. Tracking her down brought me here.
We're working on the same case. Now that's amazing.
Only if you believe in coincidence. Do you?
No.
Me neither. Come on, George. We can't sit around here all day.
So now what?
Seeing Nico again was a strange experience. She was more beautiful than I remembered. Not that I would have dared tell her so. Nico,
Yes, George?
I wonder if you could help me out.
It depends on what you want.
So, Nico, you still a reporter?
Not according to my editor.
Well, what happened? You get fired?
No, I quit first.
So why did the blonde kill the guy you were interviewing?
He was trying to contact me. Said he had information about all this weird meteorological stuff going on. Said the world was going to end.
It was one heck of a shot, but I guess the cleaners wouldn't be too pleased. Nice to see someone else with a headache for a change. I knew the guy all right. He used to work for the Grand Master. Flap, they called him. Last time I'd seen him, he was falling from an express train in Scotland. Just too butt ugly to die, I guess. Flat believed in traveling light, just his IQ and his gun. Me, I just put faith in the old IQ. The old stage light was kicking out a lot of heat. Ah! Damn, that's hot. What a jerk. It was so obvious that was going to happen.
Nico's an item? That's interesting.
That wasn't such a good idea.
No?
I thought about it, but decided not to do it. No way was I doing that.
Well, that's not that preposterous.
Nope, that wouldn't work here. That wouldn't work here.
Let's use Nico on that. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Bottle opener? I don't think so, but...
Nope, that wouldn't work
Worth
here.
a shot. Nice shadow effect. Can't get through there.
No way was I touching those lights again.
Is there anything else here? Doesn't look like it. Can we go to this side now? See if there's anything over there without getting shot? What the? Really? It wouldn't let me do that before. Oh, man. Where does this go? Anything exciting down here? Let's go this way.
I couldn't hear anything.
No.
Locked. Maybe from the other
Like all
side?
doors. Hear anything?
I couldn't hear anything. Either the door was stuck, or it was just locked.
Either way. Well, let's take that other path. Maybe that'll go somewhere.
A beautifully painted cloth backdrop. It was a perfect market scene. Fruit stalls and bric-a-brac stalls.
That's fun. What do we got here?
I'd found a box of theatrical grease paints. The sight transported me back to another day in Paris, a peaceful cafe, and a clown. And boy, did I hate clowns.
I wonder why.
I stuck my hand into the box and grabbed a stick. Bestheimer's number 7, white. What a lucky guess. I already had a stick of grease paint.
Okay.
The grease paint reminded me of a trip long ago to a costumer. Now, that wasn't quite right.
So what will we need that for? I wonder. Anything else down here? Where does this go?
Wah!
Jesus, scared the hell out of me.
Stay away from me! I mean it!
What the hell's up with this guy?
Don't come in here! Stay away! Ah!
Somebody has put the fear of God into him.
Somebody or something. And you know what? He's safe in there. And the thing is out here.
Yeah, it's kind of a disturbing thought.
I could hear muttering through the door. Someone was in there, pacing the room and talking to
Oh,
himself.
boy.
The crazed guard had barricaded himself behind the door. I wondered if I should investigate. Then again,
Maybe it's
maybe
not the
not.
best idea right now. We should look in here instead.
No sounds came from behind the door. Either the door was stuck, or it was just locked.
I don't know, man.
The door had been locked. He wasn't letting anybody in.
Anything back here? No. Okay. Well, guess we'll take this path then. Okay.
It felt good to see
Oh, I
Nico
thought that
again.
was the wall thing, the shelf.
It was the fuse box for the theater. It looked very old and very dangerous. It looked like a couple of the fuses had blown. There was only one fuse remaining.
Oh, that's good to know.
The support strut was wedged between the floor and the ceiling. It was holding up the floor of the room above. It looked as if it was holding up the ceiling. It had to be there for a reason.
Yeah, you probably don't want to mess around with that. Ladder.
A very old ladder. Judging by the woodworm, a very dangerous one, too. Trying to use that thing would be suicidal.
Yeah. Anything else over here? Nope. Okay, then. Anything?
There was nothing behind the door, or my ear problem was back. The door looked sturdy.
Not opening?
Nope, not that way.
So there's nothing going on in here then. Is this that same door?
Either the door was stuck,
Probably.
or it was just locked.
What is this?
Oh my God, George! Look at this!
Is that really necessary?
His chest has been just burned away.
I've seen dead bodies before, but this guy's a real award winner.
Ugh.
Ooh, looks like he had chicken for lunch.
Whatever could have caused this, George?
You've never eaten in an English restaurant?
Seriously.
I don't know. I'm a lawyer, not a pathologist.
That's bad.
The body had been badly mutilated. Ugh. I can't believe I'm gonna do this. As I searched his pockets, I could swear he was watching me, but someone else had beaten me to it. All I found was an empty card holder. He wasn't carrying anything. He'd already been searched by someone else. It looked like a card reader, but without buttons or a keypad. I wondered why it had been installed. With a hair grip and some foil from a chewing gum wrapper, I could have knocked together a rudimentary device to fuse the lock. Or I could find the card that opened the door. That wasn't the right approach. Nope, that wouldn't work here. There wasn't a reason to try that. I had no reason to try that.
We have an ID card.
I thought about it, but decided not to
Would
do it.
apply here, but still.
There wasn't a reason to try that. Not this time.
Boxer.
Not this time.
Because that's totally going to work.
There wasn't a reason to try that. Without the right card, the door wasn't going to open. I could just hear voices. These doors weren't part of the original building. They were obviously intended to keep people out. I could see no way to open the door. I was willing to bet the card reader would open it. All I had to do was find a card.
Which is what we need to do. But where's the card? If we could talk to that guard.
The door had been locked. He wasn't letting anybody in. The footsteps were pretty erratic. The guy inside was either drunk or crazy. The crazed guard had barricaded himself behind the door. Locked. Maybe from the other side?
Maybe. Let's take another look in here. There's something in here.
It was the fuse box for the theater. It looked very old and very dangerous. It looked as if it was holding up the ceiling. It had to be there for a reason.
Maybe not.
Nico?
Yes, George?
Take a look at this, Nico. I found it under the stage. Face paints.
Well done, George. Shall I paint your face like a tiger, or maybe even a cute little bear?
Some other time, I think, Nico. Do you want this grease paint, Nico?
No thanks, George. I already carry my own makeup. You keep it.
What do you think the support strut is for?
Beats me. This place looks like it should have fallen down years ago.
Alright, I think we're going to call this a recording here. So when we come back, we'll figure out just where we need to get this card, and we'll go from there. So, thanks for watching, guys. Good stuff.